Welcome to Bransford Webs. So happy new year and welcome to the first looking good video of 2013. We've come down to the liner unit this week because this time of year we've got a few empty beds in the liner unit, and so we use those to grow our primula crop, which you can see flowering away behind me. Got a new variety of primula this year, which you can just see in the background, called Frosty Morn. It's a lovely sort of mix of purpley, bluey pale colours and through to a deep purple. Actually got one of the deepest ones down here. So all our primulas we grow as a 1 litre crop, and they do really well down here in the liner unit because all the beds are sub-irrigated, so it keeps the leaves nice and dry, top of the plant nice and dry, so it's not susceptible to some of those things like botrytis that primulas can get through the cold, damp winter months. And it's certainly been a damp winter so far through December with the amount of rainfall we've had. That's Primula Frosty Morn. A couple of the primulas we've got online at the moment. First of all is Primula Apple Blossom, which I think was last year we first grew this variety. It's a lovely sort of baby pink flower with a yellow centre. Again a 1 litre spec, and as you can see, if I get in there's plenty of buds coming through to give you colour right the way through into the middle and end of spring. The other primula we've grown that's online at the moment is Primlet. This is just one of the colours in the range. There's 9 or 10 different colours in there, but this lovely tangerine sort of colour is absolutely beautiful at the moment. Again, masses and masses of bud coming through, lovely clean plants and showing colour as well. So they're all 1 litre specs and they're delivered in trays of 8. All apart from the Apple Blossom, which is generally just a pink, the other ones are all in mixed trays. Also some early colour we've put online this week are Dianthus Tickle Pink. It's a 1.5 litre spec, loads and loads of bud on it, one of which I broke off there bringing it for the video, but loads and loads of bud and just starting to show a bit of colour. They've been grown under polythene through the winter as well, so in the plant area, just under a covered area, something like that, just to protect them a little bit, but again, nice early colour. And one of the earliest colour in the garden from the herbaceous that won't need any protection is Pulmonaria Blue Enzyme. So again, good strong crowns on a 2 litre plant, just coming up now and producing these lovely vivid intense blue flowers, and there's more and more of those buds forming underneath, so they're going to keep flowering for the next good few weeks now and get a 2 litre crop. One of the most popular herbaceous flowering plants this time of year are of course hellebores. This is our 1 litre hellebore Nigers. Beautiful intense white flowers, chunky plants, grown in these 1 litre deep pots, delivered in trays of 8 into garden centres, and plenty more bud coming through, some good shelf life as well. We wouldn't be Bransford at this time of year if we hadn't put some Hebes online. So, and again we've put some of the toughest ones online. We've put Hebe Caledonia, which at this time of year is grown with these lovely sort of burgundy tips to the new growing tips on there, and the dark green foliage below it. Again 2 litre spec. And also Silver Dollar. Lovely strong bushy plant. It's got this lovely cream green variegation on the leaf, and with the cold nights you get its lovely pink tips to it as well. And because we're not getting too many cold nights at the moment, it's not got its most intense colour, but put that outside on the plant area and that will really colour up and look fantastic, and it's a lovely 2 litre shrubby plant to kickstart the year. So the final couple of things for the video this week. Again, a good old garden favourite, and I've said this before in the videos, but I'll keep saying it's one of my favourite garden perennials, is Arisman Bowles Mauve. So we've got some lovely, chunky, rounded bush 2 litre plants. The first bud's just starting to rise up out of the crown. Once that shows colour, you're going to have colour on that right the way through the year. They don't stop flowering, they just keep going and going and going right the way through into the autumn. Growing all the time with it, but it's a lovely perennial plant to have in the garden. And finally, if you want something with a bit of scent to liven up people's senses in the plant area, Helichrysum Corma. You walk into the tunnel where this is growing and it's got that lovely intense sort of curry smell to it. But that, if you put that against something darker foliage like the Hebe, you can get a really good bench end display, some contrasting foliage, colours and textures, and some nice scent to get all the senses going in the garden. So that's it for this week. We'll have another selection next week. I think there's a few more lines, a couple more Hebes to go online next week, and a few more bits and bobs. But have a look next week and we'll show you another selection for the Looking Good video.